yourself? What is your name and where are you from?
Yes, I'm Robin. I'm from Germany. I'm 35 years old and going to be 36 tomorrow.
36 tomorrow?
Yes,
So
just tomorrow's my birthday. Yeah. I'm on an Asian trip, short trip for 2.5 weeks. Started from China, Beijing specifically. Now visiting Taipei for a couple of days, and then ending my trip tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but ending my trip in Taipei tomorrow, going to Thailand and spend some days in Phuket to stay at the beach.
That's a lot. But talking about your birthday is tomorrow, I wish I could bring you to another dessert cafe and then we wish you a happy birthday with like blowing out the candles, you know?
Yeah.
I gotta say happy birthday to you first. How would you describe yourself? What kind of person you are?
I'm always having a hard time describing myself, but if I had to, I would say I'm very open-minded and a funny, easygoing guy who's interested in cultural exchange and learning every day something.
You're interested in something new?
Exactly.
Different
Yeah,
things?
exactly. And trying to be a better person every day.
Nice, thank you. And you just spoke of being open-minded. Could you give us more details about how would you define being open-minded?
It's about being open to new things, I guess. That's the best way to describe it. Trying new things, going to places you've never been to see for yourself what you can experience there and how the people are there, and not getting your thoughts pushed into your head by media, parents, or whatever it is. So open-minded means for me experiencing new things by myself, to have my own opinion on it. And yeah, I think that's the best explanation.
Since you're open-minded to a lot of things, you are also curious about different cultures. That also means you must have been to different countries. So far, how many countries have you visited?
Quite a lot. Taiwan is my 50th country, so I've been to 50 in total.
Okay, cool. Among these countries, which is your favorite?
Oh, that's a tough question. There are so many great places I've visited, but if I have to pick the number one, it's so hard. From cultural perspective, I would say it's Thailand, because you have everything there, from lots of temples, lots of good food. The culture there is completely different. I have one place that has a special place in my heart, and that's Cuba. It has a deeper story into it, because not only the country but the music they played there and the total experiences while I've been to Havana was very personal, and I was surprised by that. It has a deeper sense of connection to me.
Another country you like?
Spain, definitely, because of the people there, because of the friendliness of the people, and it's quite near to my location, and Madrid is one of my most favorite cities to explore. But for the food, it's Thailand, because I love Thai food. Hainan curry is my favorite meal, next to pizza, of course.
I think if you stay in Taiwan more, you will love Taiwan as well, because actually we also have Hakka culture and also Aboriginal culture in different cities. Speaking of Taiwan, what do you know about Taiwan and why do you want to come here?
Well, Taiwan was kind of a place I never knew much about. Most of the tourists, when they go to Asia, they go to different places.
Yes.
So I think it's very underrated. It is a wonderful place so far, what I experienced from countryside to Taipei city. What made me come here is I wanted to see for myself and want to experience for myself how it is here, if I like it here, and I definitely do. So I hope I come back someday.
Okay, that's nice to hear that. What's your first impression after you got off the plane?
Okay, that's interesting, because when I came from China and then to Taiwan, it's complete different worlds. It's like coming to a place, I was greeted in English at the airport, which was not usual in China. That was very helpful for me to know that I'm in a place I can communicate and make friends here.
So your first impression of Taiwan is that, wow, at the airport people can speak English?
That sounds terrible. No, no, that's not my first impression. My first impression was, it was a relief.
I can
Like-
sense the freedom
Yes,
here.
exactly.
Taiwan is a bit free.
Open-minded, I would say.
Yeah, open-minded.
Yeah.
Okay. Today is your fourth day staying in Taiwan. And where have you been?
So my first day here was quite disappointing from my point of view because I needed to rest a bit since I walked quite a bit in China. So my first day trip was
Hotel room tour.
hotel room tour, and then at the night market in Guangxi, which is in Wanhua, Snake Alley. And the next day I went a bit through the city and explored, and then went to Pinling, which is in the outskirts of New Taipei City. Explored some of the tea plantations and went to the tea museum. Attended a tea ceremony, so I'm certified official tea expert.
Do you sense any cultural shock?
No, not really. I have some experience. There's always a culture shock when coming from Europe, from Germany to Asia, but I really adapt fast, and here I think it's not a problem since many English speakers are here. People are in general very helpful. If you need some help like ordering food, they give you a menu with pictures on it and help you try to order the right thing. Except when the restaurant is a bit busy, then you get something you might not want to have. There's zero to none culture shock here.
Would you like to come back to Taiwan again if next time you have the chance?
Yes, definitely. There's so much to explore. Within 4 days, you can't see everything. So I hope I can explore more of the island.
Okay, if so, what do you want to do next time? Are there any specific things you want to do here?
I heard a lot about Jufen. That's one place I want to see, but also I'd like to rent a car and then take a complete tour around the island. Also, not so touristy things,
Yes.
because I think it's the most important thing when traveling to a new country.
Could you introduce your country, a little bit about your hometown, your city?
Oh yes, I'm from Frankfurt. I think mostly known as the financial district or financial city in Germany. Most of the banks are there, and the stock market, of course. But we also have the Rhine River, which is a beautiful place, and good food actually. We have like German kitchen is quite heavy. If you come to winter, it's perfect winter meals. We have all there for you. Germany is a good place to visit, especially in the southern regions. When you want to explore Munich, for example.
If we haven't been to Germany, which city would you recommend?
Munich or Hamburg.
Why do you recommend to go to these two cities?
Hamburg, because of the people and the city by itself, one of the most beautiful cities in Germany. Also, yeah, the people are very friendly there. It's the main reason I like this place. If you like architecture, or for example being near at the seaside, then you have lots of opportunities to do some activities there, not only going to the beach but also going on a ship, for example. There's a huge harbor there. Many fish dishes are very popular there. If you like that, Hamburg is the place to be for you. Other way around, if you like the mountains and beautiful countryside, then Munich is the place. Also, there's quite a good beer culture there, and the people are very friendly there.
So I remember, like in summertime, you have a festival for beers.
It is right now. I think it's the Oktoberfest what you mean.
Okay.
The Oktoberfest is from end of September until mid-October, I guess. I have never been there, but it's a very popular festival. It is known worldwide, yes.
In Belgium, they are quite famous for beer. They have like hundreds of beers. Beers in Germany and beers in Belgium. And which country is much better?
As a German, I have to say Germany. Belgian beer is good. It is really good. I think we have a bigger variety of beers. Lager beer, for example, or like dark beer. We have thousands of places that brew their own beer.
So you are very competitive on the beer market.
Yes, Czech Republic has also a large beer community or beer culture. I think the whole northern part, like Belgium, France not so much, Belgium, Czech, Germany, and then there are some spots.
Do you know like how many kinds of German local beers?
Basically every city has its own beer brand.
Thank you for recommending these places for us. Could you teach us some basic German?
For example, we greet on different time of the day. In the morning we say Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen.
During the day we say Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Exactly. And in the evening we say Guten Abend.
Good kind of means good.
Yeah.
How do you say good night in German?
Gute Nacht.
Gute Nacht.
Yes, perfectly pronounced.
I guess goodbye is good something.
Auf Wiedersehen.
It's totally different.
It's totally different.
Okay, thank you so much for teaching us some German. Your English is quite good. Could you tell us about your English learning experience?
I think I was 8 years old when I learned basics in school, and then from class to class it was more advanced. Until I left school, I had some basic knowledge about English. Then I was 16, 17 or 18 years old. From then on I tried to read English texts. A big fan of English football, so that helped as well to get to know more English, because I had to listen to the commentary. I had to read the game reports in English, and most of the movies I watched back then was in English, so I tried to get better and better, and then I went on traveling. And during my travels I practiced a lot because I had to speak it all the time. Now I think I speak some decent English. It's all about early school, then English football, but most important was the traveling.
You started to learn English at the age of 8. During that time, do you have chance to speak English in daily life?
No. Really basic like table, chair, and basic grammar. To say something like I feel good, or how are you, or what's your name.
Actually, you are interested in learning English, so let's kind of motivate you to do that. Could you say something to those who learn English? Say something to encourage them.
I think the most important thing is that English is a world language. If you learn English and practice it a lot, you can make some really meaningful and genuine connections with other people, and which is, I think, the most important. And you like open your mind to different cultures, and otherwise you would be hesitant to not to and stay where you are, which is a shame, because in the world there's so much to see and to experience, which is great. And English is opening so many opportunities for you that could speak about that all day. So learning English is super important and really a good way to get to other countries and learn more about the world in total.
So if they want to make their English better, what do you suggest them to do?
Practice, practice, practice. Read texts in English, learn the words, and be consistent about it, and try to speak as much as you can, because then you develop a consciousness for building the right grammar and wording. It's one of the easier languages to learn, so it's not that hard.
Thanks. That really means practice makes perfect. Thank you so much. And also, as from what I know about you, you're also a YouTuber. You make some videos. Probably next time you can share some more your YouTube experiences with us. If anyone wants to follow Robin, I will put the link down below so you can follow him. At last, we are going to take pictures together.
Okay.
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed the interview.
Yes.
Thank you so much for the interview. And at the end of the video, we would like to review some German words as saying goodbye.
It's Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Yeah, but there is a more easier way to say it. It's like Italian ciao.
So you also speak ciao?
Yeah.
But that's originally from Italy.
Italy.
Why do you steal the words from Italy?
I don't know. It's not exactly like they write it in Italy. It's like in Italy they write it with a C,
Yeah.
I-A-O.
Yeah.
But we do it like T-S-C-H-R-A-U. It's quite
I put it
complicated.
longer. Okay, so we say ciao.
Ciao.
And German again the other way to say.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. We would like to say goodbye in Mandarin.
再见。
Yeah, 再见. Okay, 再见.
再见.
You cannot replace me. I've been feeling wavy, sipping cold and crazy. Take me, maybe on a daily. You cannot replace me. I've been feeling wavy, sipping cold and crazy. Devil trying to take me, God he trying to save my soul. Fell in love with this bitch again. Cody Packers and his underwear. Pop him up his lately on the deck. Heartbreak him out slow. Leave me alone. I don't know. Please leave me alone. Heartbreak him out slow. Baby, yeah, you got me calling your name. I've been trying to reach for the fame. I know that the devil, he the one to be blamed. These niggas, they acting like they really so fake. Fake ass niggas out here. Pull up with my niggas, you know my niggas ain't scared. All my problems, you know I'ma make him disappear. Make him fade away. Cut it out like razor blade. You don't give him major. I feel fine, but I lie. Yeah, I know I'm out of my mind. It's to my mind that these demons reside. I get a couple of feelings tonight. Taking this pill, gonna reach for the sky. Tell me what happens when we gonna die. Sit back, relax while I wait for my time. With my girl by my side. Side. Yeah, we're turning shit up.